This segment may be difficult and uncomfortable to hear. Take a deep breath and stick with me. It is so important that we address this together. Please consider the following questions as you participate in this segment. What are you feeling throughout the segment that relates to the changes that you want to make? What does your child most need from you regarding this topic? A few of the symptoms of sexual abuse can include sexual behavior and knowledge that is inappropriate for the child's age, statements by the child that he or she was sexually abused, inappropriate sexual behavior with other children, or excess touching of the genitals, especially in a sexual manner, usually done without discretion. To be clear, children touching their genitals can be a healthy form of exploration and sexual development, especially at a young age. Children begin to notice that it feels different to touch their penis or vulva as opposed to their arms or legs. Our bodies contain a great deal of nerve endings in this area by divine design. One of the most impactful forms of protection you can give your children against sexual abuse, or helping your child see you as a resource for comfort and help when they have experienced abuse, is to get comfortable, or to get really good at faking being comfortable, calling body parts by their appropriate names, normalizing instead of shaming those body parts and their discovery. Lovingly helping your child understand appropriate boundaries around the privacy of their body can be scary, but it is imperative. Being jumped by a hoodie-wearing stranger in an alleyway may be the way Hollywood represents instances of rape, but in my years in that position, only 3 cases were related to stranger attack. I worked with about 125 new victims of sexual assault each month. This is only the 10% that reported. Statistically, 90% of sexual assault or rape incidences go unreported. Through the process of forensic evidence gathering and meeting with these clients, the understanding of the importance of consent, what it means, how to use it, how to recognize it, is the problem in the majority of cases. Past practices of ignoring the reality of sexuality and sexual abuse, and our refusal to address the topic with our children at every stage, is no longer an option. It puts our children at greater risk of abuse and leaves them without a resource to turn to when they have been abused. Imagine a scenario where a child is taught the proper name of their parts, they feel comfortable to ask their parents questions about something they heard at school, they have developed boundaries around their bodies. Not because they are scared or ashamed of them, but because they are aware and empowered. They are tuned into feelings of discomfort around interactions that they have online or with another person, because they have been taught that this intuitive feeling of discomfort is a gift and it is an instinct for protection that they should always follow. Information is a form of protection. We can do better. We must do better. We cannot let our inability to manage our own fear around the subject of sexuality and sexual abuse to continue to leave our children alone to navigate their experiences without protective guidance. We can do better at teaching both the right way to say no and the ability to hear that no to our children.